Hi, my name is James Schmelzer, Master Craftsmen Photographer from Detroit, Michigan. And I'm going to tell you about a new type of photograph called a living photo. And I'm going to show you how to light it, capture it, and edit it using Cinemagraph Pro for the Mac. Living photos are photographs that seamlessly combine video and stills into the same image. The most important thing of a living photograph is that you have a good tripod because your camera can't move and your subject has to be still.
You also need constant lights and a camera that shoots high quality video.
The camera I'll be using on this set is the Panasonic GH4. And what's so special about this camera is that it shoots 4K. And for me, 4K is very important because now I can extract that still frame, take it into Photoshop, do a little bit of enhancement on the image, and then bring it back into Cinemagraph Pro. The concept of this photo shoot was to go into the city of Detroit, find an abandoned building, and then look for a really cool spot to photograph this basketball player. Then we're going to light off smoke bombs to give the image some movement. I want this photograph to be dramatic. So to do that, I'm going to pick a low camera angle, and that'll also hide the ground. Shooting up the subject will make the subject seem taller and more dramatic. And I'm also going to bring the subject away from the background to be able to light it from behind. Now, to supply power to the Westcott Skylux LED lights, we're going to be using a small generator and running extension cords to them. That way I can set up these lights anywhere that I want. The difficulty with this photo shoot is that I have a lot of stray light coming in this room. And I want my lights to be the main light, not the stray light. So I put black gobos over a couple of the windows and to knock off the stray light from the subject, light the subject with my lights. And so if it's daylight, that tells you that the color balance of your lights need to be daylight. The main light is positioned about 10 feet away from the subject, up high because it's going to come down on a 45-degree angle, and I've equipped it with barn doors to help control the light and sculpt it right into the face. Now I've positioned two rim lights behind the subject about 10 feet behind, coming in on a 45-degree angle just to put a nice edge around the subject, and also when we light up the smoke bombs, it'll help illuminate the smoke from behind.
Now that you've finished filming your 4K video, just drag and drop your clip on top of the Cinemagraph Pro icon. The ghosting effect that you see shows the range of motion of what we want to bring to life, in this case, the smoke. The trim feature allows me to set the length of the sequence and my still image to create a seamless loop in seconds. Once my video and the still frame are set, I'm ready to export the image to Photoshop to do some enhancements. Once you're finished retouching your image, save and re-import it back into Cinemagraph Pro. To bring your photograph to life, we'll start by live masking the motion right to the image. You can select a variety of loop styles. With this particular shoot, I've utilized a forward loop and added a crossfade to ensure a seamless and fluid motion for the smoke. I've also adjusted the speed of the motion to slow down the movement to achieve the desired effect. You can also add some effects to your image. Cinemagraph Pro has a variety of built-in filters to choose from. By selecting the adjustment feature, you can also play with the color temperature, the tint, the exposure, and vignettes to get your living photo just right. When finished, I can render my living photo as a high-res movie or a GIF file. You can choose how many times you want your video to loop. You can also choose your video quality, and Cinemagraph Pro supports 4K. The Upload tab allows you to share your video on Flixel.com and on social media sites like Facebook and Twitter. You can also embed your video on your website.
I hope this video has encouraged you to go out there and make your own living photographs.